Hello, Real Talk friends. This is Sonia here with Real Talk Radio, and I'm excited to be starting a Thought of the Day 2.0 series. And I thought I would call this 2.0 because I'm going to be sharing thoughts of the day again, from my heart with you each day. And some of these might be things I touched on before in Thoughts of the Day, but maybe from a more current spin. And then, of course, I hope to have some new things too. So I just thought as I was picking up on Thoughts of the Day again, I'd call it 2.0. So as always, though, it's my hope and prayer that what I share with you will be a blessing and an encouragement to you on your journey as well. And so for this very first 2.0 thought of the day, I thought I would just kind of share something that I thought was interesting, and hopefully we can all relate to this at one time or another in our lives. And that's when we find ourselves maybe at a point in our life or a time in our life where we're starting to do things in our own strength out of fear, and maybe even feeling overly responsible for everyone and everything. I don't know if that's happened to you, but I've been there. And, if you do recognize that, or that's something you maybe have noticed is beginning to kind of happen in your life, what I really wanted to share, or the thought I had about that, was that may be time to kind of get out of God's way, so to speak, because probably we've grabbed hold of the steering wheel of life and we're kind of white knuckling it. And I think any of us, that can happen to any of us. And especially at times when we might find ourselves in confusion or chaos, and we just aren't knowing what to do or the way to go. And of course that can be stressful, but I think then those are the times, if we can do it, where we can say, okay, God, I've got to give this to you. I've really got to let go. I've got to try to let go and invite you in and get out of the way in case that has been going on, because we've kind of gotten into that place of feeling overly responsible, and I realize though that this can be really difficult for us because it's scary, right, to get out of the driver's seat with God and to let go sometimes. And there might be even areas of our life where that's easier to do than other areas. It might just depend on what we are struggling with. But again, I think, letting go and letting God, that they say that, but, making that conscious choice to kind of get out of God's way. And that sometimes when we do that, it actually will release God to move in the situation. So that was pretty much what I wanted to share for just this very first episode, and kind of just introduce thoughts of the day again. I'm really happy to be doing them again. And again, this will be version 2.0. just so it's a little more current. But anyway, I do hope this blessed you and, encouraged you in any area where you might be feeling overwhelmed. So I do look forward to being back with you for another thought of the day. I'm going to be doing these hopefully on a regular basis. And maybe even every day. We'll see how it goes, but definitely going to try to get into a schedule on them. So, thank you for joining me, and I do look forward to being back with you soon with another Thought of the Day 2.0. And until then, this is Sonia with Real Talk Radio, and I hope you have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day.